Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the Pixie Palace. And here we are again for the weekly Oracle card reading for October 31st, 2021. Now before we get into the reading itself, I do want to put a little disclaimer. Timmy has been very interesting the past half hour. So you may see a cat tail, you may see cat playing, you may see a cat rubbing his face on the laptop. So if you do see any of that, please bear no mind to Timmy because he's in his usual TDGAF mood. Yeah. But you know what? It's real life. I'm not going to stress about it. I was kind of stressing at first about editing things, and you know what? There you go. So we're just going to have fun with it. We can still have a very spiritual reading, but really it's real life. That's how life rolls. So anyway, just like last week, I'm going to be using two decks. One for the usual one card draw, and that'll be with Oracle of the Fairies by Karen K. Beautiful deck, beautiful artwork. I will be doing that and delivering whatever message is meant to come through. And then at the end of the video, I will be using the Earth Magic Oracle cards, not go into the explanation or anything, and just allow you to take in whatever message is meant for you. And Timmy goes crazy. So I already shuffled both decks just to clear the stagnant energy that may have been left over from the last time. Oh my god, I'm going to edit this so hardcore, aren't I? Okay, so I'm going to shuffle both again in good faith. Oh my gosh. Anyone who's a cat or dog lover and is a content creator like me probably feels the pain as well. But he makes life fun. And I'm very grateful for him because he's really brought me through a lot. He's kind of like my little guardian angel kitty, even though he has that devilish side, which obviously he's showing right now. Yeah. Okay, so here we are. Let's get into it and see what the universe has to tell us this week. Oh, I like this. I've had this card come up in my own personal readings quite a few times. Transformation. Now the light is not being very kind to these cards, so I'll put up a screenshot so you guys can see what it actually says. But this fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. I really feel so much from this. A lot of us are going through tough times right now. Some of us may be going through a very good period in our life. But regardless of what we're experiencing at the moment, we're being told to stop holding on to things that no longer serve us. We may be holding on to a toxic relationship or be afraid to jump into a new project or new business, or even just to give ourselves permission to let go and be. A lot of us have been really dealing with anxiety, depression, sadness, partly on a collective level. I know I've been feeling it, but also on an individual level. And it's really important right now for us to take care of ourselves, but also remember why we're here. We're not here just to sit on the couch and watch TV all day. We're not here to give up on ourselves or to limit ourselves. We are here to empower ourselves, to empower others. And really what that means, that can mean anything. It doesn't mean you have to make these huge leaps and bounds this week. It can mean just taking that first step, acknowledging that you're in pain with something, or that relationship is no longer serving you. And these may not be huge epiphanies. You may have kind of known this all along, but it's actually acknowledging and taking the first step into improving that situation. And sometimes improving your circumstances is to walk away from something that really isn't going to get any better. So many of us limit ourselves, thinking that we can't do something or that something won't turn out well because of this and this, and oh, we'll put off something until circumstances are better. And we really shortchange ourselves. We really don't allow ourselves to really grow and work through what we need to work through. It's very important for us to take the next step to bridge that cocoon status to emerging as a butterfly. And we've done a lot of preparatory work. We've done the shadow work. We've done the cutting away things that no longer serve us. And for some reason, some of us are still resistant to taking that final step. It's very good to self-reflect, do self-care, take a step back from everything for a while just to really hone in on what our purpose is or what we want for our lives. Some of it's things we want to manifest. Some of it's coming to terms with a trauma that we never really worked through and transmuting that. Sometimes it's just a matter of giving yourself permission to change your life and not waiting for others to say it's okay. This week is the first step into putting all that into action. Because while it's good to reflect, take care of yourself, do all those things that you need to be your best self, none of it will come to fruition without action. There comes to a point of balance. We need to take action, make our dreams happen. Because if we just sit and wait around and do the old school version of manifestation by just hoping and praying it'll happen, nothing will happen. It's really interesting because even I have to remind myself of this sometimes. I'm a person of action a lot of the time, but since I do deal with anxiety and sometimes mild depression, I do take a few steps back and I get comfortable in that cocoon stage. But when you stay there too long, the energy becomes stagnant. You'll start feeling stagnant. And we're not here to feel that energy for long. Usually when you start feeling stagnant, that means a change is needed. And it can be something really simple by changing up your routine or changing up your perspective or even going out and doing something new. It can be just very, very simple, but that simple little change can make all the difference in the world. It will have a ripple effect into everything else in your life and ultimately the collective. So when you're going through these transformation stages, this can happen at any time. It doesn't have to take days, it doesn't have to take weeks, it doesn't have to take months or years. While it can be within a minute. Because when we change our perspective or open our hearts to a new way of thinking, that opens all kinds of doors for us. And ultimately, we become a different person. We're not the same person we were a minute ago. It's really interesting when you really think about it. And when we don't attach our identity to our thoughts or to what our circumstances in the outside world is, we make room to see what other opportunities are out there for us. And I think it's really important in our own self-growth to start understanding that balance. So surrender while taking action to go for your dreams, to make your life the best it can be, and help one another. Through that transformation, you'll emerge the butterfly you're meant to be. So, beautiful, beautiful message this week. And I really identify with that myself. So that's the message for this week. I hope that made sense. And we're going to use Earth Magic Oracle cards. I tend to use a lot for the one card draw for your personal message. And this can answer a question, or this can just address a certain topic you've been struggling with or thinking a lot about, or just kind of want some insight to. So here we go. Wolf instinct. And one thing I will say, and I apologize for the glare, the wolf is by this mountain, and you see the clouds and all that. So apparently the mountain has some symbolic message as well. I know I wasn't going to elaborate on this. Trust your intuition. That's what I'm getting from this card to tell you guys. Trust your intuition. So, wow, beautiful card. I really hope you guys liked this reading. It's funny because I had done these readings for a while and I'm kind of getting back into it all, but I really love doing them. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll be alerted to my next video. And I'll see you guys next week. And until the next time, to know yourself is to know your truth. Namaste.